Okay, if you're done listening to me and you don't believe me anymore, you want to hear another voice about what's going on with the market, down below there when you're done watching this, watch that video. It's a guy that's an expert. He was on Fox News or Fox Business or something like that. He's talking about the housing market and what's happening. He's kind of echoing Barbara Corcoran from a few weeks ago. We talked about how she was saying what's going to happen when rates go down, all that type of stuff. So watch that down there, okay, for sure. But the title of this, I talked about, so no rate change, now what? The pre-header I talked about, I said, let me tell you a story about equity in your home. And the title of this video, Trust the Market to Make You Money. So let's hit it. Market update time. All the numbers you need are down below. Rates took a little tick down for a second. I think we're at 6.75 right now. 15-year, 5.625. Of course, it depends on you, your credit scores, all that type of stuff. But those are kind of where the rates are at. I think last week was like 6.875. So really not much of a change at all. But the Fed did come out and say, we talked about this last week, the economy, they feel they don't have inflation under control. And so they aren't thinking about any rate cuts right now. So, some people are hoping June. Some people are saying maybe in the fall, whether, politically motivated, not politically motivated, who knows. But a lot of people are looking for these rate cuts to maybe help them find something more affordable. But we've been talking about this over and over again. If those rate cuts come into play, right now, we have very low inventory still. I know it's a broken record. We've been talking about this now for 2 years, but historically low inventory. We had a little tick up in the last couple of weeks, but just not enough to really flood the market or get enough homes on there for enough buyers. And so we are seeing multiple offers going well above list price on homes that you would never think that would be listed at that price in the first place. And it's going, again, 5, 10, 15% above the list price on these for people to buy them. So even though we're waiting for those rate cuts, let's talk about equity for a second. I'm going to be real quick with this one today, but we bought our house, this beautiful little place. It's my daughter's room. She's away at college. We bought this in 2002. You get public record, you can see it, $370,000. We did put work into the house over the years. We added square footage. We put a pool in, did all these things around the house, fixed it up, redid the kitchen, bathrooms, everything, all that type of stuff. So probably all in all spent about, 250 grand or so, maybe $300,000 on the house. So 370 plus another 250 to 300 over time. And then we just had an appraisal done. If we hadn't done all those work, added everything on, the house would probably be worth right now almost $1 million. We had an appraisal done the other day for a home equity line just to kind of check out what's going on there. And the house is worth almost $1.5 million. And we are not up on the hill or any of these other places, big view, anything, neighbors all around us, everything else. But I'm just telling you that we bought in 2002. And even though we did do some work and all that type of stuff, our house is worth 2.5 times what the value we put into it from buying it and the improvements and that type of stuff. So think about that. In 20 years, that's what's happened to the equity. There's people, and I know when we bought, we're like, holy smokes, how can we afford $370,000? These prices are crazy. And guarantee you the people that owned this house before us that owned it for 15, 20 years, they probably bought this house. I'll have to go back and look at the records, for probably somewhere 150, 170,000, and probably double their money in that short amount of time. So thinking if you should wait for the rates to come down or prices to come down or those type of things, if you're holding on to this house for a longer amount of time and it's in your budget, I keep saying that with quotes, in your budget. If it's in your budget, grab that house because that's where you're going to be making money. And if you need to take out a home equity line like we might be doing, you can do that as well. I've got a great lender for that I can turn you on to for that. But if you need those things, or if you're thinking I might want to wait for X, name whatever it is, okay? You may not want to wait because this market is continuing to go. If you look at the historical figures, it just keeps going like this. So think about that when you're out there shopping. Man, this is too expensive. It's too expensive. But that's really in our budget. But I don't know. It seems kind of high. This is where the market is right now. And so you've got to find something in your budget that makes sense, but then start building that equity because, that's where you're going to really be making your money over time, okay? I know I'm always preaching that. I'm trying to get people into homes, and we're trying to get people to sell homes. We put people into homes. Of course, it's my job to do those things, but the best way to accumulate wealth is going to be through real estate. So let's get into it, you guys. If you have any other questions at all, reach out to me. All the stuff you need is down below. rates, all the cities you want down there. You can see the trends, everything else. And don't forget to watch that video that the experts confirm it of what's going on with the market right now. Okay? If you need anything at all, reach out. Agent B here to help when you're ready. I'll see you.